Whispers of the Twin Stars. In a realm beyond the reach of time, where the cosmos stretched in infinite spirals of light and shadow, there existed a pair of twin stars. They were known as Solara and Lunaris, the brightest jewels in the sky, shining side by side since the dawn of creation. Their light was the breath of life, guiding travelers through the endless night and weaving the tapestry of dreams in the minds of those who gazed upon them. Solara, the elder twin, burned with a golden radiance. She was warm and nurturing, her light bringing life to the planets that orbited her. She was the star of day, the guardian of hope, and the harbinger of new beginnings. Her whispers were soft and melodic, filled with wisdom and the gentle encouragement that fueled the hearts of those who sought her guidance. Lunaris, the younger twin, shimmered with a silvery glow. He was mysterious and cool, his light a beacon in the night, offering solace to the weary and illumination to the lost. He was the star of night, the keeper of secrets, and the guardian of dreams. His whispers were hushed and soothing, laced with ancient knowledge and the promise of revelations hidden within the darkness. For eons, Solara and Lunaris danced in perfect harmony, their light intermingling to create a balance that sustained the universe. But as time flowed, a change began to stir in the heart of Lunaris. He grew envious of Solara's warmth, longing to shine as brightly as his sister. He yearned for the admiration that Solara received from the beings of the cosmos, who basked in her light and praised her brilliance. One fateful night, driven by his desire, Lunaris approached Solara with a plan. He suggested that they combine their powers, merging their light to become a single, more magnificent star. Solara, ever wise and cautious, hesitated. She loved her brother dearly, but she knew that such a union could disrupt the delicate balance of the cosmos. The harmony they had cultivated for eons was not something to be tampered with lightly. But Lunaris, blinded by his ambition, was not to be dissuaded. He pleaded with Solara, his voice filled with desperation and longing. Torn between her love for her brother and her duty to the universe, Solara eventually agreed, hoping that their bond would be strong enough to withstand the change. And so, the twin stars began their fusion, their lights intertwining in a brilliant display of cosmic energy. For a moment, it seemed as though Lunaris' dream would be realized. Their combined light shone brighter than ever before, casting its glow across the farthest reaches of the universe. But the balance was fragile, and the universe began to tremble under the strain of their combined power. The harmony that had once existed between Solara and Lunaris was shattered, replaced by a growing discord. Their light, once a source of life and guidance, became overwhelming and blinding, causing chaos among the stars and planets that depended on them. Realizing the mistake they had made, Solara and Lunaris tried to separate, but it was too late. The fusion had created a bond too strong to break. The universe itself began to unravel, torn apart by the imbalance in its most fundamental forces. In their final moments, Solara whispered to her brother, her voice filled with sorrow and regret. "Lunaris, my dear brother, I only wish to protect you and the universe we love. But in our desire to become something greater, we have lost what made us whole." Lunaris, now understanding the depth of his folly, whispered back, "Solara, I see now that I was blinded by my own desires. I wanted to be like you, but I failed to see that we were meant to shine together, not as one but as two." With their last ounce of strength, the twin stars made a final, desperate attempt to save the universe. They channeled their remaining energy into one last burst of light, a beacon of hope that rippled across the cosmos. The universe, in response, began to heal, the rift in its fabric slowly mending. In the aftermath, the twin stars were no more. But their sacrifice had not been in vain. From the remnants of their light, two new stars were born, smaller and dimmer than Solara and Lunaris had been, but carrying within them the memory of the twins' love and the lessons they had learned. These new stars, known as Nova and Stella, were placed on opposite sides of the sky, forever gazing across the vast expanse at one another. Though they could never be together again, their light would continue to shine, reminding all who saw them of the whispers of the twin stars, the whispers of love, of sacrifice, and of the delicate balance that holds the universe together. And so, in the quiet of the night, when the sky is clear and the stars are bright, You might still hear the whispers of Solara and Lunaris, carried on the cosmic winds. They speak not of regret, but of hope. A hope that their story will be remembered, and that their sacrifice will inspire others to cherish the bonds they share, for it is in those bonds that true light is found. Subscribe the channel to get new story.